Hello everyone. So today's topic is percentage and its application. So first let us know what is percent. The word percent means per hundred or out of 100. It is denoted by percent symbol. Thus if 25% is written, that means 25 out of 100, or we can say 25 by 100. So the symbol percent stands for 100, that is 1 by 100. Percentage is the numerator of a fraction with denominator 100. Now let us do some conversions. So first one is converting a percentage into a fraction. To convert a percentage into a fraction, replace the percent sign with 1 by 100 and reduce the fraction to simplest form. First one is 20%. We have to convert it into fraction. So we can write it as 20 by 100, or if you reduce it, we can write it as 1 by 5. 6.5% can be written as 6.5 by 100 or 65 by 1000, or we can write it as 13 by 200 after changing it to simplest form. 3 whole 1 by 8%, or it is written as 25 by 8%, or 25 by 8 into 100, 1 by 32. 135% can be written as 135 by 100. After reducing, we can write it as 27 by 20, and in mixed form we can write it as 1 whole 7 by 20. Now converting a fraction into a percentage. So to convert a fraction into a percentage, we multiply the fraction by 100 and put the percent sign. Let us do some examples. Like 3 by 25 is a fraction, we have to convert in percentage. So how we will write? 3 by 25 into 100, or after reduction we can write it as 12%. Next is 7 by 40, or we can write it as 7 by 40 into 100, or 17.5%. 1 by 3 can be written as 1 by 3 into 100%, or 100 by 3%, or we can write it as 33 whole 1 by 3%. 1 whole 5 by 8 can be written as 13 by 8 into 100, or 13 into 25 by 2, or we can write it as 162.5%. Now let us solve some questions. The first question is to convert following percentage into fraction in simplest form. The first one is 150%. So how we will convert? We will write 150% can be written as 150 by 100, or if we reduce it, then we can write it as 3 by 2. The next one is 33 whole 1 by 3%. After changing it in improper fraction, we can write it as 100 by 3%. Now remove this percent symbol as 100 by 3 into 100, or 1 by 3. Now these are written in simplest form. Here the numerator is greater than denominator, so we can change it in mixed fraction like 1 whole 1 by 2. Next question is convert the following fractions into percent. So first one is 1 by 8 can be written as 1 by 8 into 100, or if you reduce it, we can write it as 25 by 2% or 12.5%. Next is 9 by 16. So 9 by 16 can be written as 9 by 16 into 100 equal to, if you reduce it, we can get 225 by 4% or 56 whole 1 by 4%. Remember, whenever numerator is greater than denominator, change it in mixed fraction. The last one is 1 whole 3 by 8 can be written as 11 by 8 into 100 equal to 275 by 2, or in mixed fraction can be written as 137 whole 1 by 2%. Next is convert percentage to decimal. Now first one is 28% can be written as 28 by 100, or if you reduce it, we can write it as 0.28. That means we have converted percentage into to decimal. Next is 0.44%. It can be written as 0.44 by 100. If we remove this decimal, we can write it as 44 by 100 into 100, and in decimal it can be written as 0.0044. Next is convert decimal to percentage. So first one is 0.65. It can be written as 65 by 100, or remember, we have to bring 100 at the denominator, at the bottom. So here it is 100 already, so we can write it as 65%. Next is 2.1. If we remove the decimal, we can write it as 21 by 10, but here we have to bring 100. So to bring 100, what we have to do, we have to multiply it with 10. So whatever we multiply at denominator, same we have to multiply in numerator. So what we will get, 210 by 100 or 210%. 0.02. It can be written as 0.02 by 100, okay, or 2%. Next question is 6 students out of 40 in class are absent. So what percent of students are absent? You have to find out. So what we will do first? How many students are absent? 6 students are absent. What is the total number of students here? Total number of students are 40. So we have to find out the percentage of the student they are absent. So how we will write? We will write number of absent student by total number of student into 100. If you reduce it, we will get 15%. That means 15% of students are absent. Okay, I hope that you all know how to reduce the fractions. Okay, next question is, Vani has a collection of bangles. She had 20 gold bangles and 10 silver bangles. What is the percentage of each type of bangles? So how many gold bangles she have? 20. How many silver bangles she have? 10. Then total bangles is 30. What we need to find out? What is the percentage of each type of bangles? So percentage of gold bangles is 20 by 30 into 100. That means 200 by 3 or 66 whole 2 by 3%. And that of silver is 10 by 30 into 100 or 100 by 3, that is 33 whole 1 by 3%. There are 120 voters, 90 of them voted. So what percent did not vote? How many total voters are? 120. How many of them have voted? So we need to find out first how many of them have not voted. So not voted is 120 minus 90, that is 30. Now percentage did not voted is 30 by, what is the total number of vote? 120. 120 into 100. That means 25%. Next is, express the following ratios as percentage. So first one is 5:4. So we can write it as 5/4 into 100. That means it will be 125%. Next is 2:3, or we can write it as 2/3 into 100, or we can write it as 200/3. In mixed fraction, it can be written as 66 whole 2/3%. An alloy consists of 7 parts of zinc and 33 parts of copper. So find the percentage of copper in alloy. So in question it is given 7 part is zinc, 33 part is copper. So what is the total part? Total part is 7 plus 33, that means 40. So what is asked in question? Find the percentage of copper. So percentage of copper will be 33 by 40 into 100. That means if you reduce it, you will get 165 by 2% or 82.5%. Next is, if rupees 2500 is to be divided among Ravi, Raju and Roy, so that Ravi gets 2 parts, Raju get 3 parts and Roy get 5 parts. So how much money will each get in percentage? So what is the total amount? 2500 we have to divide. So Ravi have 2 parts, Raju 3 parts and Roy 5 parts. So total part will be 2 plus 3 plus 5, that means 10 parts. So Ravi's part, how much Ravi will get? He will get 2 by 10 into what is the total amount? 2500. That means rupees 500. Now this we have to convert into percentage. So what we will do? Ravi's amount by total amount into 100. That means 20%. Next is Raju. Raju's part is 3 by 10 into what is the total amount? 2500. That means Raju will get rupees 750. We have to change it in percentage, so we can write 750 by what is the total amount? 2500 into 100. So if we reduce it, what you will get? 30%. The last one is Roy. So 5 by 10 into total amount, that is rupees 1250. We have to change it in percentage by total amount into 100 equal to 50%. Next topic is find increase and decrease in percent. So if percent increase, the formula is increase in value by original value into 100, and if percentage decrease, the formula is decrease in value by original value into 100. So based on that, let us solve some questions. The question is, a school team won 6 games this year against 4 games won last year. That means they have won 2 more games this year. So what is the percent increase? So the solution is, how many number of games they have won more? That means this year they have won 6 games. Last year they have won 4 games. So total number have games that they have won more this year is 2. So we can see that here the number of games won is increased. So percent increase is, as I have shown you the formula, the percent increase by original, that means of last year, we have to take by 4 into 100. So if you reduce it, the answer will be 50%. Next is 300 students took an exam, 28% failed. Calculate the number of students who passed the exam. So what is the total number of students in the exam? 300. What is the percentage of students got failed? That is 28%. So we have to change it in number. What we will do? Total failed is equal to 28% of 300. That means 28 by 100 into 300, or it is 84. So how many number of students passed? Students passed is 300 minus 84, that is 216. Okay. Next is Mohini saves rupees 400 from her salary. If this is 10% of her salary, then what is her salary? So Mohini saves how much? Rupees 400. So her salary will be $400 by 10 into 100. That means rupees 4,000. Next, 40% of population of a town are men and 39% are women. So if the number of children is 12600, find the number of men. So here total population is not given, so we will take, let the total population be X. So number of men is 40% of X. That means we can write it as 40x by 100. Same way, number of women is 39% of X. That means we can write it as 39x by 100. And total number of children is, it is given 12600. So if we subtract number of men and number of women from the total population, what we will get? We will get total number of children. So same thing we will do here. So we can write it as x, that means population, minus number of men plus number of women. Okay, this is equal to number of children in the town. Or if we solve this, what we will get? X minus 79 x by 100 equal to 12600, or 100 x minus 79x equal to 12600 into 100. Okay, that means we have transposed the LCM, that means 100, on the right hand side. Or 21x is equal to 1260000. I am writing here x is equal to 126 by 21, or the answer will be 60,000. This is the total population of the town. At last we have to find out how many men are there, that means total number of men in that town. So total number of men in town is 40 into 60,000 by 100, that means 24,000. Now if 15% of 60 is greater than 25% of a number by 3, then you have to find out the number. If 15% of 60, here the number is not given, so we have to assume the number as x. So if 15% of 60, that means 15 by 100 of 60 is greater than 25% of a number by 3. Okay, so what will be the number? So let us solve it. $90 by 10 equal to 25x by 100 plus 3, or we can write it as 90 by 10 minus 3 equal to 25x by 100, or 90 minus 30 by 10 equal to 25x by 100. $60 by 10 into 100 by 25 equal to x, or the value of x will be 24. So thank you all of you. Practice for these questions well. Meet you in next class.
Bye.